In this video, I'm going to show you how to solve the following word problem. The sum of three consecutive integers is 144. What are the integers? So first of all, what is consecutive? Consecutive means three numbers in a row, three consecutive integers. Like for instance, it could be 1, 2, 3, or it could be 4, 5, 6. We do not know. We are looking for three consecutive integers whose specific sum happens to be 144. The first step to solving a word problem that without a formula, a word problem that does not have a specific formula, that is to step one, well, first of all, figure out what the unknowns are. In this case, it's the integers, and choose a variable for one of those unknowns. So there's actually three unknowns here. You have the first integer, the second integer, and the third integer. I'm going to choose a variable for one of these unknowns. I'll go ahead and let it be the first integer. My second step is to write an expression in terms of x for all the other unknowns. So my second integer, I want an expression in terms of x. So since I know they're in a row, if my first one's x, my next one would better be x plus 1. We're going to add 1 to the first integer, which makes sense because if x was 4, if you add 1, you would get 5. What would be the expression for my third integer? Well, I'm going to add 1 again. That means I would add 2. That again makes sense because if you put in x is 4, the third integer would be 6. So 4, 5, and 6. So now we've done steps 1 and steps 2. Let's look at step 3. We need to write an equation and solve. We're on step 3. What is the equation? Well, we know that the sum, it says here sum, of the three integers. So I'm going to take the sum of the three integers. So here's my first integer plus my second integer plus my third integer. And we know that sum is 144. So that is the equation. So you can see in red, what I did is I took the first integer plus the second integer plus the third integer, and I added that to 144. Finally, we are going to solve. To solve, we're going to combine like terms, simplify that equation. So we have 3x, 1, 2, 3, plus 3 equals 144. Now we're going to subtract 3, and when we do that, we get 3x equals 141. And finally, we're going to divide by 3 to get x equals 47. So that is my first integer. My first integer is 47. How do I find the second integer? To get the second integer, I'm just going to add 1. So that would be 48. And finally, I'm going to add 2 to get my last integer, which is 49. So I just found my three integers, 47, 48, and 49. And you could scroll up, and you can put those three answers in. And that is how you solve this word problem. Hope that helps.